Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Death's Door. Today we are going to be re-tackling the main story. I was kind of debating between doing main story bits and non-main story bits today. Oh, where do I go here? It's one of these two. Get with the free crows, the old watchtowers. I'm gonna guess this one. I was thinking about doing some more side content as I did in the last episode, getting near the end. There are so many fun secrets in this game. Like apparently there's like seemingly there's an upgrade for every ability here. I only have the one right now, so you could technically go and fight some of those bosses and figure out your antics there, but I'm actually gonna opt to not do that. I think it'll be more fun that way. Kind of be a little underleveled here. The weather sure was rough up here. The ring was just howling through the pipes. Bit of bad weather's never deterred me before, especially with it being so close. I wonder what it looks like based on what the crows said. Very close. Hairy Wild, I can't wait to see you fight it. I think I've already talked to him, but honestly, it's fine. Or her. I'm not sure. Okay, so this is where I left off, so I gotta take on this fight over here. Ah. For those who are unaware, I'm doing a magic build in this game. This is very much like a Souls-like where you sort of build your character however you see fit, and then take on some crazy hard bosses. So I decided to go for magic, which ups my arrows and my what's the word? Just general magic abilities in this game. There are aplenty. Nice. Knock him down. We then need the grappling hook out. Then I think I remember to cast. Yes, I do. Okay. So it looks like there's a thing over there, but I don't think it is a thing. Yeah, this game is getting very Souls-like-y. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Legend of Zelda as well. Interesting. You see that red mark over there? I wonder what that is. It's just a soul, probably. This bit was really tricky last time. Really bad hit. Nice. Whoa, that rage. I think this bit's really tricky too. Take care of that, but we do take damage from that, which sucks. Okay, and we're back in it. We're back in it. As you can see, it's a new day. So I'm gonna take there'll be a little bit of a warm up here. Be a little bit of a warm up, but also I plug in my controller versus have it wireless, which always bothers me a little bit. Not a lot, but enough to where it was a problem. Ah, it's okay. We got a health flower over here. We don't really have to worry too much about that. This first bit's pretty easy of it. It's just that fight can get kind of tricky. Wait for this to refresh. Very nice. It's kind of tragic too. Oh my gosh. I don't know why. Like I don't know why I've been getting this feeling recently, but like I really want to play League of Legends at some point. Not on this channel necessarily, just like in my personal like gaming life. Like my gosh, I love that. Like I will say like League of Legends for me is legitimately a top 5 game for me. It's absolutely fantastic. Also, I realize I can just take a shortcut down here. Let me do that. What? I refuse to believe that I can't do that. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I'm gonna die for this, but just to prove a point there, I was like, no, but yeah, oh, he has a 3-year. I didn't really say a 3-year. Okay, I'm gonna die here. But yeah, I've been really vibing with like the idea of playing League of Legends again. Just like crazy to me. That game is such a it's such a great game. Like unironically, it's one of the best competitive games, if not the best competitive game of all time. Straight up. Like I will unironically say that. It's so satisfying. Like once games go really well and you have a really good team and the team is also like not even really good, just not toxic, right? Like that's when the game like absolutely shines. You like, have like proper teamwork and you know everyone's running on all cylinders. Like it's grand. It's a grand old time. One of the best competitive games ever. But obviously that's interwoven with the most toxic community in gaming. Period. Undeniable, right? If you disagree with that, I think you are sleeping under a rock. or just in denial at this point. Very toxic community, really awful, terrible to play with, but the game itself is so freaking satisfying. Like when you get a good play, or you know, you like really understand the controls and all that shit. Oh, fuck me. It's really fantastic. Like oh, what the hell? Sorry about that. I'm really struggling here. So like low key, like I will admit, it's like a top end game for me without all of the baggage that comes with League of Legends. I would absolutely be non-stop League of Legends player if I kind of like had a good community with it. I had a good like vibe from the people that played it, but they're just kind of weird, not really good people typically. So you know, I'm kind of like, really could do without that. So I don't really play it anymore, but like back in college, like that was my game. That was my game for sure. For those who are curious, I did start as a Bard main. I think I mentioned that in the video already. I actually liked Taric and Jungle a lot. I used to be just like do like meme builds like that, where like I used to absolutely vibe with Taric a lot, but especially in the jungle, which is great. It's a support character. A lot of Gragas in the jungle as well. Those are probably the three that I would say are like my main mains. Ori as well, when I played mid. My Ori was kind of low-key pretty good. That's Oriana, by the way. If you're curious, you have the character. But Oriana was really cool. And like, there's so many like fun characters in that game. Like I could realistically play any of them and have a great time. Harden, again, the sort of just incredibly awful community that comes with that game, right? That's something you can ignore either, right? Especially for me, like I'm somebody who just doesn't like toxic gaming at all. Like I can't stand it. Oopsies. I need to wait for this. It's a bit of a tricky one here. I mean, I can throw bombs for sure to start, right? And there we go. And then there we go. But yeah, like that's not like something you can like completely, like it's part of the game, right? It's part of the experience. It's kind of the same with Valorant, but Valorant's a little bit better, but not really. Also, Valorant doesn't feel as good as League of Legends because it's just a first-person shooter. Like I like CS:GO a little bit more, I think. It's tough for me to say. I like both a lot. Well, if I had to pick one, I would pick CS:GO probably. They're both really fantastic though. Like both games are really good. Over here. Just completely whip that. Love it. Yeah, no, League is one of those games that like I will like always look back fondly on. Like it was a great period of my life. I feel like when I played League and had a great time playing it too, like unironically, I feel that way about it, which is kind of crazy. I feel like most players wouldn't say that nowadays, or at least admit it, but I really do believe that. Truly do believe that is one of the better, that's the best competitive game ever made, and unironically a top 10 game if the community wasn't so bad. Like straight up, it's probably the only example of a game that like completely dies because of the community, which is really interesting to think about. I've been here before, right? Yeah. Well, no, I've never been in this top row actually. That's really interesting. Yeah, if you feel that way as well, let me know. I'm really curious what people think about it. I'm a fan. Like I really think League of Legends is one of those like timeless games that obviously like it's kind of stood the test of time for a reason, because the actual mechanics of the game are just so freaking well done. I'm going backwards. Oh yeah, for sure going backwards. Okay, hate that. Hate that. Yeah, I just have to go this way. Upward. What? Oh, I had to hook shot it. Stupid. That was really weird. I wonder if you could shortcut to this if you had or if I had not killed that guy and like was able to hook shot to him. I can totally do this, alright? Oh, yeah. But then I can't go back all the way. But yeah, like, League of Legends is great. Like, I unironically love that game. I just, again, I wish the community was nicer and more welcoming, right? Across the board. Because even if it's not you that's getting flamed in a game, right? Like, it's the players around you that are still getting flamed. Like, there's always somebody that's getting attacked. So it's not even, like, about me necessarily. It's about, like, how I feel about other people as well. Obviously, like, I'll step up and defend and be like, hey, don't be an asshole. But, you know, there's only so much you can do in a League game, you know? It's just part of the culture nowadays. And it used to be something that was, like, very frowned upon, and now it's, like, just part of the culture, right? So it for me, like, that is just a massive ick. I can't stand that. The, like, self-entitlement of, like, I am the best player at this game, and if you mess up, then that means that it's your fault, and it has to be your fault. There's no other way around that. It's like, no, yeah, I mean, it's a team game, you know, it's a 5v5 game. Obviously, like, the major, like, esports scene, like, that's not going to be the case. No one's going to flame a single person. But when it comes to the actual, like, game experience, as, like, a non-professional player, it's tough. It's tough. But yeah, if there's ever a game that, like, I would, like, low-key, like, in another universe would play non-stop, it would be that one. For sure. Super fun stuff. And it's just the community is just awful. Let me know in the comments if you ever played League and how you feel about it. I'm really curious if that's a, sort of a shared opinion, if I'm just kind of, like, old boomer who likes the old school, like, good sportsmanship. I guess it's an old school belief nowadays. To an extent. I don't know, maybe I'm being the old man. Maybe it's better too nowadays, because, like, I feel like Gen Z is, like, more you know, like, typically, like, the stereotype is that Gen Z is more, like, empathetic towards others, right? And I would agree with that. I don't think it's even just a stereotype. I think it's genuinely true. And so maybe, like, more Gen Z players are playing that game now, and it's, like, a lot more welcoming, but I don't know. I feel like gamers are going to be gamers, you know? Okay, so this is actually a really tricky puzzle. A little laggy, too, which isn't the best, but... Also hate the ice. Like, despise this. But also they gotta up difficulty somehow, right? I'm glad I got this bow, honestly. Like, it's actually really OP for this. Oh, it's actually really OP for this. Damn. Very cool, very cool. Maybe one day I'll do League on this channel. Like, I've definitely thought about it, for sure. Like, especially for, like, Alpha Malfunction, I was, like, really heavily thinking about it. Then I was like, to me, so toxic, though, and it's, like, also, like, the pay model is, like, kind of sinister, because just how expensive the heroes can be in that game. So I don't know. I'm like 50-50 on it. Again, like, maybe I'll, like, go back solo and then see how it is, and then we'll see. I would like to make League of Legends content. I think it'd be really fun. And it does pretty well as well. Like, I don't know if it's the right community. I feel like there's good communities of League of Legends players, though. I feel like it's whatever you foster, right? Like, if you foster, like, a good positive attitude, I feel like you'll get that in return with any game you play. So maybe one day I'll be playing League. But I think for now I'm kind of happy with where I'm at. Also, I'm not very good at the game, right? Not self-admitted. I'm not the best player at the game. I used to have to play it on a very small, like, computer screen, and that game is so big. If you have, like, a really high resolution and you're able to, like, see more things with your camera. So, you know, because of that, I very simply just didn't have a good way to learn it. Okay. Oh, no way. Oh, he hit me so late. Ice is so bad here. These pots are actually terrible with the ice. I think it's the first time they've, like, been a legitimate enemy for me. think I'm dead here for sure. Alright, I gotta go to this guy. One more wave here. Ah, yeah, arrows. I didn't realize. Unfortunate too. I had a really good start to that last wave, but it's okay. Definitely could have done better. I think dexterity is 1200, so I'm actually gonna hold on that for a minute. Yeah, I'm trying to think like what other game got ruined by its community being just super toxic. And you can say that with most multiplayer games, honestly, but like it's obviously League of Legends is the single greatest one. Like greatest example of that. Maybe GTA? But I feel like GTA like has a good community too, right? It's obviously very toxic, but it's also like very nice. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't played enough GTA to really tell. Can't really give a stance on GTA because I have not played it that much. Alright. Yeah, I feel like this is the last little, like, hurdle, too, before the boss. So hopefully... Yeah, like, I just really don't think of like, a game that, like, does as bad as, like... Maybe Call of Duty. Like, maybe. Maybe. Ow. I think we go up here. I didn't... Rule. Oh, with a jump. I'm just gonna die here, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna die here. Way too many hits. Not worth the trouble. Alright. I'm trying to think of a multiplayer game that has a really great community, and so it sort of like changed the vibe of the game to be a positive thing. I really don't have one for you. I don't think I think there's like communities that are like neutral, like don't add or hurt really. And obviously there's like great people like in every community. Like, even League has like great people. Like 1 out of every 10 person I would say who plays League is like actually like a solid person. Oh, that's fine. So like I feel like every game has like it has a core group of people that are that are good people, right? But like I feel like there's just a lot of people that also are not very nice. I think that's most games that kind of have those bad apples. Maybe Halo is like okay now. I don't know. I do remember Halo being like pretty chill from like back in the day. You know what I mean? I don't know. I really don't know. I've not played enough like old school Halo to like really be able to say one way or the other like if that is still the case, or was ever the case even. But I really got into Halo when Halo 4 came out, which I feel like is a very like blasphemous thing to say. But I absolutely adored Halo 4. I truly think I could have gone pro in Halo 4. Like I was actually kind of cracked with that game. Ow. I'm really getting used to the super fat or the super strong arrow. Ay 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 ay. What's that? Missed that. I like how I say it, and then I just missed every shot in the world. Okay, there we go. I just need to take out the arrow guy, so I can just focus on one guy here. Out of glaciers, unfortunately. Nice. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I don't know if that's the end, but I'm feeling pretty good about my odds now. Actually getting to the boss in this episode should be grand. Absolutely grand. Yeah, no, Halo 4 is solid. I love Halo 4. I don't love the storyline. So, like, I understand like people not liking the campaign of it, but like the multiplayer was actually really freaking fun. It was really freaking fun. I had a lot of fun with it. So, oh, definitely secrets. Hopefully I can go back. Looks like I can. Very nice. I probably should grab the door first, actually. Yeah. Get a little respawn point over here. Oop. Come on now. There we go. Cool. So I obviously don't need to use it, but it's good to have. Let me make it a little extra secret over here, which is nice. It just be a shrine, straight up. Should be pretty cool. Oh, definitely much easier than most. A moon is interesting. I don't know what they want me to do there with the moon emblem, so I will actually move on for now. I have no idea. I've definitely seen that emblem before, though, the moon one, so definitely must mean something. Maybe there's like a nighttime in the game, potentially, and when it's night, you can activate something if you're there. It would be really interesting. We're gonna enter and leave, just in case we don't respawn here. Betty's lair. I probably should upgrade, actually, right? Yeah, I'll be fine. This is it. That's the beast. Oh boy, my heart is pounding. You're gonna fight it. Must stay well out of the way, and take notes for my song. Good luck. Mr. Bard. I think I've used 10 different axes with the Bard, but you know what? That's okay. Let's see how this goes. Probably won't be first try, just with the nature of things. I suppose this is Betty. Indeed it is. So he has a jump, so I gotta be very cautious when I shoot. Nice. Love the animations of this guy. Oh my gosh. Ow. Tough. That's definitely the toughest attack. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, Betty is kind of nuts. Kind of nuts. Not crazy health bar, but absolutely brutal with how strong they are. Oh. Ow. I feel like fighting games have a decent community, like in general, right? Like, probably. Like not all of them. Like definitely not Smash. But then not Multiverses. Like maybe like a Mortal Kombat. You know what I mean? Or like a Tekken. Like maybe? I don't know. Let me know if you play those games. I don't know if this game you think about that you're like, this community actually is really kind of sick. Where it's like mostly not bad apples. Only like a couple. Like Hello Kitty. You know what I mean? Like that game's probably chill, right? Pokemon? Oh, definitely, probably Pokemon. Well, I don't know. I'd probably say Pokemon is like a good, like, base. Like where I'd be like, this is probably a pretty good community. I would say Splatoon, and like they're nice people, like Splatoon relatively. They're just kind of, you know, they're funky. They're a funky bunch. So it's also like, there's that aspect of it, but they're cool. Oh my gosh. Ow. This might take like a handful of tries. This might be the toughest boss in the game. Because it's just like so simple, but like, There's like definitely some attacks that are like really tricky. Like this roll attack is very difficult to dodge. Even if you see it coming, it's very, very tough. Maybe hookshot's actually the way to go here, unironically. Which would be terrible for my build. I think when I see roll, I hookshot. But I don't even think you really hookshot too, so it's also like, I don't know. No. Aw. He does like curve in, or she goes into you rather. Wait. Okay. It's so hard to dodge this. This is a very tough fight with a weak sword. I will admit that. It is a very tough fight without any power. I might have to upgrade some power here. Or upgrade Dex. Dex isn't useful for this fight specifically, though. Power is actually going to be quite useful here. Because I don't have time to use magic here very often. So, it's so many quick attacks. It's so hard to zone. Like, normally I would go Dex here, but I actually do think power is the way to go. I just kind of need it, you know? For the first time ever, I'm investing in power and I get 2 at the same time, so it feels good. What are you? My little friend got into my ink supply, the poor dear. Although she doesn't seem to mind. Maybe she just loves the smell of ink as much as I do. Aww. These little guys are absolutely adorable, I will admit. They are absolutely freaking adorable. Like, 100%, like, they should be doing plushie stuff. They probably do. I don't know why they wouldn't, right? It's such a free plushie idea. Okay, so we have 2 extra power, which is grand. I'm actually a huge fan of that. I'm not expecting to do, like, insanely extra damage, but, like, definitely, like, it's gonna add up. It's like, most of my hits are coming from sword hits from this one. Oh my gosh. It's so bad to dodge that. That's fine. I kind of gave up after the 2 rolls. My body just flew, by the way. But I think that tracks your body, and they just absolutely got carried away. Love that. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. The secret is dodging this. You can dodge this. I think you win this fight every time. Oh my gosh, the range of that's crazy. Ah, frick. Oh, the snowball. I was like, what attack is that? I don't think I've seen it yet. I have actually seen the snowball, but not very often. I like the difficulty, though. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. It's about time, you know what I mean, with this game. It's definitely, like, had moments where it's just, like, the easiest thing in the world. Although I will say, if I invested more into power, like, this fight would be probably a bit easier. Also, or dodge as well, because dodging this would be a lot simpler as well. Okay, well, obviously, like, look at the cracks already forming here. Just because of the sword upgrade. Oi, was not expecting that. Aye. Up. Let's go. No way! Oh no. Oh no! That's so tragic. Oh, the stray snowball. The stray snowball. That's so upsetting. I'm trying to think the last time that's happened to me. It's definitely happened to me before, like recently too. Where I just died to something right at the end of it. Oh, that's low-key just like the most tragic thing in the world. He was an Elden Ring fight. I don't remember when that last happened to me. It's definitely happened before that recently. Oh, that was just so heartbreaking. So heartbreaking. Man, I really don't remember where that happened to me last, but it was recent. It was definitely recent. Oh, I know exactly the feeling. Wait, I know the feeling. I can't actually spoil it, but I know the feeling. Yeah, I can place it. I can place it. Oh, like I'm literally so defeated right now. Oh. Okay, let's refresh the mental here. Oh my gosh, that was so tragic. I definitely was a bit sloppy near the end of that fight, but man, for it to end like that is just the most tragic thing in the world. I think we start with a bomb. No, we don't. No way. We're really focusing these rolls here. They are literally, like, not frame perfect by any means, but they feel it. If I didn't upgrade anything in dodge, that would be actually impossible, I think. Okay. Okay. Nice. No way. No way. No, I don't touch that either? Oh my gosh. God dang it. I was so close. I was so close in that one fight. I was so sad. I was like, yeah, we actually get to do some more of the game too. I don't have to just end it on the boss fight. And then the stray snowball struck. Tough, man. Ow. Bad positioning there. My fault. Yikers. Don't know how to hit me, by the way. Yeah, bad. Whew. Whew. Let's go. Dodge the snowballs. Dodge the snowballs. Please just give me it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that actually happened. That was so crazy. Alright. Doing well. We're doing well. That is the final Great Soul. Now we can open Death's Door and play the final level of the game, or maybe even just a final boss fight. I'm not sure exactly how this game's formatted. We gather the day to pass the mourn the passing of Betty. Some she was revered as a god, the others feared as a wild and tameable beast, and to a small few, loved as a radiant beauty. Many lifetimes lived atop a mountain, supplying locals with fur and untimely deaths. She can now rest. Bow your head in remembrance, pay your last respects. Your time in this world is over. Legend. Legend. Betty, you will be missed. What an incredible adventure this has been, full of twists and turns. So Betty and the Beast were one and the same. The drunken guy that stared at the sailor, was he in love with the Beast? Whoa, I kind of feel bad for them both now. Dead or heartbroken, what do you think What do you think is worse? They both are kind of tragic. Still, it's a great material for a song. I'm going to start writing away. Once it's ready, come by the Stranded Sailor sometime and I'll play it for you. Normally I'd say no, but I mean the music in this game is so good. But also, that character's kind of got some cringy lyrics. So we'll see. We'll see. Either way, final boss beaten. At least for now. Obviously there'll be another final boss very soon here if I could only muster and imagine, right? We can go to the Sailor, or we can just go straight to the ending here. So I'm gonna go straight to the ending. If you want to play this game, definitely give it a go. It is a huge recommendation for me. One of my favorite games from Devolver in a while, I would say. Like Devolver's really cool. They make some really great games. Sorry, they publish some really great games. Let me get that right. Let me go to the strength build. Yeah, I think so. That was actually really beneficial. 12 stat upgrades purchased, which is really nice. I did not just count that. That was an achievement. It was the Lost Cemetery, right? Yes. But yeah, this game's fantastic. Devolver publishes a lot of amazing games. They are kind of like the kings of indie. Like if you know indie games, you know Devolver Digital. They do their own like E3 thing and everything. Like yeah, they're big, big for indie at least. And yeah, they do some really cool stuff. So definitely give this game a go. It's really fantastic. Again, I could not recommend it any more than I already have been and continue to. So definitely give it a go. It's definitely worth your time. I don't think you'll be disappointed, and there's a lot of fun little secrets hanging around too. Obviously, I can get to all of them here just because, again, it's the playthrough. I want to do new games and stuff like that, and have a ton of new fun stuff to play. But yeah, this has been fantastic. I am absolutely in love with this game, and it's been an absolute pleasure to play and sort of struggle my way through. But also, like, it is a very accessible Souls game, right? Like, there's a lot of the upgrade elements which make you just really strong. Like in Souls you get that, but like also like the bosses with you get really strong as well, so it's, you know, it's balanced out by that fact. But you know, this game does a really cool job. Okay, here we go. Final door. You did it. You're a much stronger Reaper than I. I could have never taken out those giant souls alone. It's time at long last. Let us force this door open, fledgling, and finish our assignments. Here are the 3 souls ascending to the door. Unlock it. I don't know what's behind this door. It could be a boss fight. It could be something. We really don't know. We also know that what's-his-face, the main lord of the doors, basically, is watching this door as well. So he might come out of the shadows here and try to enter this door. So we'll see. And now to the other side. We will see what he tries to do here. There might be a whole new world. There might be a whole new couple levels here. I don't know how this is gonna work. Might just be endgame territory. I really don't know. It feels like endgame. This is it. This is the palace beyond, where no life is to be seen. Hello. Who's this? Actually, Death. Whoa, that's his door. He's got a fanny pack. Are you Death? That tells the original Reaper just mad ramblings of the Free Crows. Yeah, well, I guess that's me. So if you didn't know I was real, that means you're not here to rescue me, huh? No, I'm sorry. We're here for another purpose. In fact, you might be able to help us. Wow, rude. But alright, I mean, what's a few more minutes after several centuries? So why are you here? Actually, how did you even get here? We seek souls that have passed through death's your door. We are service-bound Reapers. We require those souls to return tasks and restore our stature with the mission, otherwise we will die. Oh, awkward. If you're looking for a soul here, then you're out of luck. The non-corporeal souls that pass the door are absorbed into the aether. Soul energy has to be recycled to create new life. That's why my job is so important. Not that the living didn't hate me for it. So he was locked in this door, and we just opened him and freed him, it seems. I used to go around reaping souls myself, then pick them up and take them beyond the veil, but it was so depressing. Not for the souls, they don't care, but for the living ones they left behind. I wish I could let them know dying isn't scary, it's just the cycle of life. Thing is, over the vastness of time I got very tired of that cycle, but then one day a strange being came to me with a proposition. Lord of the Doors. That being could create portals, doors to any place or world. He offered to outsource the collection of souls to an automated system using one of their doors. While it was open, it would draw in the souls of the dead, a lighthouse on the shores of the aether, if you will. In return for this, they asked for their lives to be extended. Well, actually, they asked for immortality, but that's impossible. Souls stick around too long to pass their expiry date. And with nothing left to tie them to mortality, they decay into demonic forms. All life must end, well, eventually. So while I kick back, several generations of these self-proclaimed Lord of Doors came and went, enjoying their unnaturally long lives, each one agreeing in the end to submit to the limitations of life and go willingly into the Aether. Till one didn't. Which brings us to your current Lord of Doors. Toward the end of what should have been their lifespan, your Lord betrayed our long-standing agreement. They said there had been some kind of incident. The door had malfunctioned, needed to be remade anew. For the door to be reconstructed would require a touch of death to link the door to the Aether. But after this new door was created and opened, the Lord kicked me inside and sealed it shut. No way for me to escape. No way for stray souls to pass onto the Aether. No death among the living. Which is where we came in. Interesting. I've been here, alone, ever since. But my assigned soul, it must be here. It has to be. I tracked it to this door. Must have entered here somehow. Are you sure you haven't seen it? Sorry, guy, but soul comes in here without a body, disappears into the Aether. Sooner or later, everything that begins has to end. So there's no hope. It must still be here somewhere. No. I wasted so many years searching for that soul. Decades, centuries. I refuse to die. Uh-oh, I sense you're a little bit past your best before date. Oh, man, does this guy become a monster? Yo, crazy. I mean, yeah, he got driven to insanity because he, like, had this goal all his life, and now that it's becoming a reality, like, that, like, it's not actually the goal he wanted. Like, there's, like, no actual, like... Yo, what the hell? Okay, so this guy's gonna be a problem. Yo. Okay, this guy's crazy tough. Jeez Louise. Give me the retry, please. Give me the retry, please. Yeah. Okay, I got this. So that helps. Free hit immediately. Any run damage he does is damage, so I gotta be very careful of that. My magic is still the strongest. I did upgrade the attack, but... What the... Oh, he runs too. Okay, so you have to, like, really go out of his way. That's fine. You have to, like, go... Okay, I see. But that's the only thing that's been hitting me, so, like, that actually feels okay. I gotta get used to that. That's the big thing. Just gotta find a way to do consistent damage here. Yo, what the fuck? I have this whole arena, though, which is pretty cool. Yo. Okay, I can't go in front of him, right? I forgot about that. Not gonna lie. Pretty tame fight, all things considered. It's not like that fast. Taking the light. Fun change of pace. It's still really difficult too. Miss those. Damn. Those are good just to boost my magic back up. Okay, there's little bats, there's lots of little bats. Where is he? Oh shit. Are they slowing me down? Like, what is going on with the bats? Yo, what the fuck? Crap. Oh, yo. Little bats are crazy. They're like little walls. Is he dead? He's dead. Ooh, I'll take a second or third try there. I'm happy with that. Death's back out, though. Okay. I can't tell you how long it's been since I felt the fresh breeze on my face or saw, well, anything. You never appreciate something until it's gone, do you? I saw a lot of that up in my job. But until your Lord of Doors locked me up, I never thought it'd apply to me. Sorry about your big feathered friend back there. It's always hard for living to let go of the dead. More of a rough one having to reap him yourself. I can sort of understand that feeling. Even if it wasn't your intention, you've done me a huge favor here, Crow. This isn't over quite yet. Because while the door has been destroyed, my power is unfortunately still trapped in its remains. Fortunately, the door requires a piece of my own soul, and I need it back before I can do my job again. That means if we want to end the cycle, someone else has to take down the Lord of Doors. Have you guessed who yet? Won't be making any deals again, that's for sure. Head back to your office and reap your boss's soul, Crow. And remember, death is on your side. Yo, so I have to kill the boss first. Oh, but the boss I have to kill is the Lord of Doors, not necessarily the Crow at the front office, right? Maybe, I don't know. Very interesting. Well, that's gonna be the end of this episode. I hate to leave it on a cliffhanger. I think we have one more in us, so I was expecting this to be the end, and not quite, but we're getting there. So make sure to stay tuned. The final episode here, I would imagine, is coming up pretty soon. Although there's still definitely some secrets to unlock, so we'll see. We'll see. I'm not buying this game's almost over. I think I still got a little bit of legs left beyond just this final little fight here. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one, where it might be the last for this series. So we'll see. But yeah, a very interesting episode. Really like all of the. I'm a huge sucker for philosophy and, like, you know, life death type of discussions. You know, so huge fan of what the game is trying to build out in a message here. So really interesting stuff. Very excited to check out what goes on in the near future here. But yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.